Hey YouTubers, this is your boy Amari Points here, bringing you the latest movie review. Today, I'm doing my latest movie review on the latest Disney.Pixar film, Elementals, and it's basically about a fire, a fire element girl named Ember and a water element named Wade, who basically meet when Wade accidentally goes through her pipes, as most of you seen in the trailers, and sparks begin to fly. Not literal sparks though. But all I can say is that this movie was pretty good. I don't get why everyone else didn't like it. It was decent, funny, and again, it was emotional. This is Pixar's first rom-com film. And they really did a good job on this. I cannot stress that enough. They really, really put their heart and soul into this Pixar film. And also, before the film starts, there's an animated short called Carl's First Date. And you are going to love it. You're going to have a lot of emotions on that as well. But I digress. This movie, Elemental, really delivers on like the heartfelt, emotional everything, heart-touching moments that we all know Pixar is good at. I really wasn't expecting to really cry on this movie, but it's a Pixar film. You know Pixar well enough; they always know how to make you cry, even on movies like this one. Let's start off with the positives and negatives. First off are the positives. Wade and Amber, they are the perfect couple, and also they really do tell their story in this movie really well. I can say that much, that everyone is really going to be invested in their story and how they conquer their lives. And honestly, they write their own story. They don't let anyone tell them what they can or can't do in their lives, because it's their lives and no one can tell them what to do. And they actually defy how like people shouldn't tell them what they shouldn't do in their lives, and no one can stop them from chasing after what they want in their lives. They definitely deliver that message really well with these two. Even though they started off not liking each other at first, as the movie progressed, you can see them really, really liking each other, and enjoy being around each other a lot. I can definitely say that with a passion, that you will not be disappointed in seeing these guys together in this movie. Another positive is the visual effects of this movie, and how Pixar, I'm sorry if I can't speak, my mind is all over the place. How Pixar really put in a lot of work to make this movie a really great movie that everyone is really going to enjoy. And the way they made Elemental City, different versions of the city, like we know there's earth, water, fire, and air. They really put in a lot of effort to make all these characters in Elemental City really blossom into what this movie is. I can say this: Pixar really has outdone themselves with this movie, and seeing how they really made sure that everyone was going to play a huge role in the movie as well. And let me tell you that everyone did phenomenal, including the cast themselves. But all in all, guys, the visual effects and the animation for this movie were very stunning. This is what makes a Pixar movie worth seeing: the visual effects and the animation. I really did. I really did honestly enjoy myself. I apologize if I keep stopping. My mind is all over the place. I really did enjoy how they really put a lot of effort into the animation and the visual effects in this movie. I can say this: you you are gonna also enjoy really having a fun time with this movie. No matter what anyone says, you're gonna really enjoy the animation of this. Another positive is that the meaning of this story, it's kind of like Zootopia, like everyone is divided in a way, but it's really different from Zootopia. This is Elemental City. They follow one rule: elements cannot mix. But but again, Wade and Amber definitely make sure that they define their own destinies. They honestly don't follow the rules like everyone else. They honestly are fire and water. They really they really do belong together. And it's and they make sure to honestly follow their own path, not follow what everyone else is saying. And I can say this: it delivers a good message that you should be able to control your own destiny. Don't let anyone decide for you. That's the one thing I loved about this movie. Pixar delivered this message really well, that you can define your own destiny and you shouldn't let anyone tell you what you can or cannot do. That was the same message with Zootopia, and they really did a good job bringing that message over here to Elemental. And let me tell you, I really did love that message a lot. And another positive is, well, the characters themselves, you can relate to them. Bernie, he is just super funny and really good, but he's also a caring and loving father. And just like Amber's mother, she loves her daughter. She loves her daughter too. And I can tell you this is that I really do love all the characters in this movie. You really are gonna like be in touch with them and be able to understand them so well. And trust me, when you see all these characters, you're gonna have a fun time with them, especially Wade. He's funny, he's caring, and he sometimes cries a lot. He really does. But that's his character. Wade is just one of those lovable guys that everyone's gonna remember and have a fun time with. Yeah, definitely. He is him and every single one of the characters that were in this movie, you are gonna love. For sure, you're gonna love them. And that's it for my positives. On to the negative. Uh, the first negative I have is like, I guess, well, kind of like how Amber loses her cool from time to time. It was kind of like a huge off for me, but that is to be expected considering she's fire. But she did lose her cool from time to time in the movie, and I think they could have really worked on that. Another negative I have is, well, that I kind of didn't like some of the scenes in this movie. There was one in particular scene that really didn't sit well with me, and it's just, I don't want to go into spoilers, but this one scene kind of like really blew me off in a way. But the movie itself did make up for it, and in some ways. And let me tell you that you are going to enjoy really watching this movie, minus the bad scenes. And I apologize for the loud noise. That's the people blowing the pollen outside. I do apologize for that. I deeply apologize. Yeah, but there's one particular scene in this movie that I really do hope that everyone will see what I mean. And that's it for my positives and negatives. On to my rant. This movie, Elemental, is for sure one of my top favorite Pixar movies, minus some of the scenes. It delivers a really good message that you should not let anyone defy your destiny. Only you can do that. Amber and Wade are fire and water elements, and they definitely get along. They definitely get along well. As at first, like at the near beginning of the movie, like I said before, they did not really get along. But as the movie progressed, it really did. It really did seem like they were the perfect couple. Again, this is the first Disney rom-com that they ever made. I really wasn't expecting this movie to be like one of the best Pixar rom-coms, but it was great. Minus some of the crappy scenes in this movie that I really didn't like. It was still a fun and exciting movie that you all are going to have a fun time watching and enjoying. Once you see this movie, trust me, you are going to love it. Ignore what everyone else said. Ignore what everyone else says. This is definitely a movie that you can take your family to, and if you want a good date night, take your partner. Take your partner to go see this. You both are going to enjoy it. And the one thing that, again, Pixar delivered is the message for this movie, that never let anyone defy your own life. You can take control of your life. No one else does. Pixar always delivers the good messages in every single movie they make. I really do believe that. And what else I can tell you about this movie is that it's just one of those movies that you'll for sure remember for a very long time, especially knowing you'll get to see different elements in the city and well, everything else about Elemental City that you're just going to really enjoy a lot. And that's it for my rant, guys. On to the rating. I give Disney.Pixar's Elemental a solid B+. I give it a solid B+ because it was a pretty fun movie, and the one in particular scene that I didn't sit well with is that this teenager Earth element, Clouds, or I can't remember his name. I can't remember the little kid's name. But that was the one scene I didn't like because, as most of you seen in like sneak previews, he's flirting with Amber, and I didn't like that because he was a kid. He shouldn't be flirting with people his own age. I mean, he shouldn't be flirting with people that are older than him. Yeah, but that was, aside from that, it was still a fun movie. Pixar again made me cry. Again, it's a Pixar movie. You're bound to cry on a Pixar movie. You really are. But it was still a fun and entertaining movie to take for you to take your whole family to see and have a fun time with it as well. I definitely can vouch for that. You're definitely going to have a fun time seeing this. And definitely bring some tissues with you because you are really going to need them. You're definitely going to need them for sure. And that's it for my movie review, guys. Don't forget to like, comment down below on what you guys thought of Elemental. Subscribe and share with everyone you know, and press the little notification bell at the bottom of my video to get notified when my next movie review is going to be. I will see you guys soon. Take care and God bless. Peace.